Hi everyone, I'm Amy with Booktubing Amy, and today is an unusual video because it's not Monday. I have a special announcement today along with my July what I read and August to be read. The special announcement is we are going to have a guest interview on my channel. The person who I'm going to interview is Christy Reece. I'm so excited to have her on my channel. I love her book. She is my new favorite author. What I want to do today, however, is a little different. I want to ask the question, what do you want to ask Christy Reece? If you could ask her anything. Ella Grace, if you could ask her anything, put it in the comments below. Now I'm going into the What I Read July. The first book I'm going to talk about is The Rogue Hunter by Lindsay Sands. This was between Samantha and Garrett. Garrett went to like a lake house kind of place to catch a rogue vampire, and I gave this a keep it with you at all times 4 stars. Lindsay Sands books are always great. If she had a little bit more to them, I would give them a 5 stars and buy 5 copies for your friends. But it was still good. I enjoyed it. The next book I read was Summer of Shambles. I did a review of this and I'll leave it in the link below. It was an okay book. It was a teen book. It was about Odin. It was a 3-star keep on your shelves for me. Another Lindsay Sands book that I read was Single White Vampire. It was also a 4 stars. Keep with you at all times. This was between Lucian and Kate. This was so close. I'd say more of a 4.5 than a 4. But Kate took Lucian to the romantic times and he got to meet all his fans because Lucian was a vampire romance writer. And he got to see all the girls fangirling out, and it was really funny because he didn't expect to go at all, but he was persuaded to go. The next 2 books I read are by Christy Reece. I read Rescue Me, which was about Eden and Jordan, where Eden and Jordan, the first 50 pages, they melt the book. It's so good. I almost cried in the first 50 pages, and I don't cry in books. I didn't cry because anything sad happened. Well, something sad did happen. I take that back. But it was just, I cried because I almost cried because how awesome it was. Anyway, in this story, the Eden disappears, and Jordan goes, after years, he's looking for her, and then he goes to the Last Chance Rescue, which is owned by Noah, and he gets partnered with Eden, but he doesn't know that it's Eden. And they go and try to catch a kidnapper, and it's so good. The next book I read by Christy Reece was Return to Me. This is the 2nd book in the Last Chance series. This was about Samara and Noah. Samara you met in the first book when she was engaged to Jordan, and Noah is the head of the Last Chance Rescue. Noah comes to Samara because Noah wants Samara to help him catch an online predator. That's actually hard to say. It's still fantastic and buy 5 stars, give it to all your friends. The plot of it is actually hard to say. If you haven't checked out Christy Reece or Ella Grace, I would suggest you start out with Rescue Me and then continue on. Now to the what I'm reading in August. The book I'm most excited about for this month is one of my favorite authors, Carolyn Sparks, is doing another book. It's the 14th book in the Love at Stake series. It's called The Vampire with the Dragon Tattoo. This comes out on August 27th. I am so excited. Y'all will be getting a review on this probably about a week after it comes out, so expect that to come out, and I hope it's fantastic. This is about Dougal, a vampire, I hope I'm saying his name right, and Leah, a human doctor, and she apparently helps Dougal with his vampireness. Another book I hope to read this month is No Chance by Christy Reece, Second Chance by Christy Reece. I also hope to read Hot Pursuit by Lynn Rye Harris. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. This I got from NetGallery. This is the first book in the H.O.T. series. H.O.T. stands for Hostile Operations Team. First off, I love that she called it that she had H.O.T. actually stands for something, and it's a romantic suspense, and how cool is that? The books I hope to finish this month are Stone Guardian. I'm going to probably give this book a 4 out of 5 stars unless something dramatic happens. One of the things that could almost push this book to a 5-star is the little one-liners that this book has. It has little quips that make me chuckle, and I highlight them on my Kindle. I got this from NetGallery. Another book I hope to finish that I did not get from NetGallery, but it's still amazing because it's Christy Reece, is the 3rd book in the Last Chance series. I am currently reading Run to Me. First off, before I talk about the book, I want to talk about my bookmark. Look, it's from New York. Y'all will be getting a booking it in New York video very soon, probably in the next 2 weeks, of my trip in New York and all the bookish things I found there. Alright, now to the great book. This is going to be obviously a 5-star. Buy 5 copies, give it to all your friends. This book is about Shay and Ethan. Ethan was introduced in the last book, how he basically got his partner killed, but we haven't really figured out how yet. He could have just been an accident, not his fault. We don't know yet. But he goes to save Shay because she has been dealing some shady dealings, but when he finds her, she can't remember anything. She's been giving drugs, and it's really sad. And the book, Shay is changing so much, so she's slowly remembering stuff, and it's so good. I love how Christy Reece writes. They're changing, each character. Ethan's changing, and Shay's changing, and it's so good. I'm gonna have about this much more to go, so hopefully you'll get a review of this very soon. The last thing I'm going to mention is the fact that I'm going to do an unusual review in the coming weeks. As most of everybody knows, The City of Bones is actually a book, and it's being transferred into a movie. I read the book and love the book, and love the series for that matter, and I cannot wait for the movie to come out. So, a week after, probably it's going to end up being a couple days after the movie comes out, I will be doing a review, so y'all should check it out. It'll be my first movie review on this channel. So that's it for today. If you could please like, comment, and subscribe, I'd be very much appreciative. And again, the question of the day is, what questions do you have for Ella Gray / Christy Reece? Alright, that's it, and as always, go find your inner reader. See ya!